finally off to Dawlish Warren. Yes, we're doing it today. No excuses, no missed trains, no messing about. We're in the car and we're off. Lovely. Won't film the entire trip over because it'll make the video too long. We just do a little bit here and there. I'll cut in and out. Just going past the Rowdens there on the right, which is the top of Mules Park. On the left here, that stone house was apparently the first house in Teignmouth to get electricity, so I've been told. Here we are, entrance to New Road, heading down the dip. Yes mate, you just pull out, eh? Anyway, so what's new, what's happening? Well, apart from the fact I'm going to Dawlish Warren, Mum's stair lift playing silly buggers. So we got the bloke coming to fix that, so I can't stay out overly long unfortunately, but I mean I could have said I'm not going out at all today because of that, so anyway it is what it is. And I've got a delivery of my new computer, which is wonderful. I wasn't expecting it until the 26th, but it's coming today, 6 days early. Excellent. And down the dip towards the Smugglers Lane on the right at the bottom. Caravan park on the left there. We looked at when we went to Holkham. And there's the road we came out of when we walked on the top lane in Holkham. It's closed today. This is where we didn't go when we went to Holkham, where I said we're not going to turn left, we're going to turn right. And we're technically coming into Dawlish now. You can see the sign. There it is. And on the right over there, I know you can't really see it, but there's the Smugglers Inn, which my mother likes. I like it too, but my mother likes it as well. A man in orange with a walkie-talkie. Does that mean this is a lay ahead? More than likely. Another man over there on the right with a walkie-talkie. Let's hold up some traffic. All right, mate. Yeah, go on, have a laugh. And there's another one picking his nose. So now we're coming down basically into Dawlish. Here we go, down there. We're going to go across the bridge and round to the left past the amusements on the right. Right, up round here. Old garage over there. And here we go, we're on the road out towards the turning for the Warren now. Now, I'm not a huge Warren aficionado, shall we say. I know where it is, I've been there a few times, I've got the gist of what goes on there, but it's not been one of my stomping grounds, not been a place I hang out at, not a place I've gone that often, so I'm probably going to get a few things wrong when I try to, you know, give a few bits and pieces about it, but it is what it is. Here we go, turn off now, lovely. Right, now we're heading down the main road into the Warren. Dawlish Warren, official sign, please drive with care. Okie dokie, I will. Ladies Mile camping ground on the left. Marquee bar, oh yes. And shortly we should be at the Langston Cliff on the right, Langston Cliff Hotel. That's not there, that's a Forest Farm shop, but Leadstone camping on the right. I'm sure this will ring a few bells for people watching who spend a lot of holidays here. Five Trees tents, whoa, boom boom. Surprise speed bump. There's another one, less surprising that one. Here we go, Langston Cliff Hotel on the right. I knew it was along here somewhere, but like I say, I've not got the exact place mapped in my mind like some places I go to. Very famous pub here, Mount Pleasant. And we're nearly at the Warren. Oh yes, now to find a parking space. We just go to the main car park. simplicity's sake, not worry too much about what it's going to cost or anything. Right, we'll go through here because it's more of a... Oh, let's go and see if we can park in there, shall we? Then we can come walk through with the proper phone and... Oh, there we are, that looks right, doesn't it? That doesn't look too bad. Right, well, Dawlish Warren then. Let's see what we can do. Well, welcome to Dawlish Warren. I made it. Still haven't got my ticket. Car parking thing isn't working. So I'm going to head down here, see if I can buy a ticket down here. It's annoying. It's annoying. So anyway, station up there, we're going to check that out in a bit. Got a couple of pictures of that as well. Fish and chip shop, amusement arcades. Just want to check about the parking situation. Right, that was a false start. They said that the car park around the corner is a different car park, so I can't get a ticket in there. So I'm going to drive the car around and go into that one, park in that one instead. Simple as. Make it up. They're all out of order over here. There's only one working apparently, and I've got to pay in cash, which luckily I managed to bring some with me just in case of such an emergency. Well, welcome to Dawlish Warren properly. Finally got my ticket, all paid up, couple of hours, but I don't have a couple of hours to spend, but I'm covered. So panning around, there's the car park, and I stood up here by the entrance to the Warren Golf Club, which is obviously in there, where you can go and play golf. There's the clubhouse, and there's a sign saying no one welcome. Lovely. Looking back the other way now, from the same place. Should have the station up on my right, not quite sure how to get to it. Possibly up there. Let's go have a quick look anyway. Here we go, Dawlish Warren railway station. And I've got a then and now for you as well. Here we go, 1914, roughly here. Oh yes. So that's 1914 steam train at Dawlish Warren station. Lovely. Shall we have another one? Why not? Okay, this is roughly here. Can't line it up exactly as the paths have changed, but we need to imagine that we're up in the air as usual, much higher up, and unspecified date from this location roughly. There we go, like I say, it's pretty much that's the road down there in the picture, but you of course got the trees and you can't really see much else. Walking down. Coffee and ice cream places, and there's like a kiddies park for younger ones, smaller children. Got the nature reserve over there to the left, but we don't think we'll be doing that today. And this is the main drag, main walk-in across the buildings and the attractions further down the Warren. Grand Prix go-karts, very nice. Some shops up here, Element, Superdry, Oakley, Boardwalk, Vans, Quicksilver, Roxy, all surf brands and that. Quite well known, Crocs as well. I just went in there, very interesting shop. It's all of them in one when you get in there, it's not separate shops. Not really anything for me per se, but I can understand if it's the sort of stuff you're into. I didn't film inside because it had very loud copyrighted music playing, so I thought, well, what's the point really? But anyway, more toilets, that's what we like to see, toilets. Oh yes, as we get up towards the end, we get to the boathouse, the main eatery of the Warren. That's been here in one shape or another for as long as I can remember, as have these buildings, but the difference is, when I remember them, they were all arcade machines. It was all amusement arcades. Now it seems to be all clothing and accessories. Traditional ice cream van, by the look of things. More of the same clothing as last time. Toys and beach stuff. Boats. Skateboards, if that's your thing. A bit old for that now, I'm afraid. Lovely shell things to hang up. Bird feeders. Tea towels. Tortoises for some reason. Mugs. Just my luck, wind's picking up now. And the sun's going in. What a surprise. Yeah, that place I've just been in there, that used to be one of the big amusement arcades. I remember coming here and playing the pinballs. But tiny little amusement arcade over there now. All changed, all changed. Crepes and donuts. And a barbecue outlet. Well, I used to come and play Space Invaders, but it wasn't this big. Yeah, this is the over 18s adults only casino part, but unfortunately I don't recognise any of the machines, so I'm not going to partake. Wouldn't know how to play them. Well, I'm escaping out a side door. Bit of an assault on the senses, but heading up towards the sea and the view down the beach here at Dawlish Warren. And there we go, there's the beach. Dawlish Warren seagulls were waiting to be filmed. Do-dee-doo, do-dee-doo. Makes a change from doodly-dooing along the seawall. Pleased to announce that I've received on the security cam an update that the stair lift is in the process of being fixed. So that's another thing off my mind, which is great. I think we'll just toddle down here as far as the end, then turn around again. I think we're heading towards a dog area now, where you can have your dogs on the beach. From listening to bits of conversations as I pass people. Almost got walloped by a seagull and another one. They fly very low over here. Very low indeed. Lower than the ones in Teignmouth. Dogs all getting excited because they know they're going to be able to go down on the beach or in the dunes, whatever it is. It would appear dogs are allowed just past the groin I'm looking at now. So I can see dogs running around over there. And loads of people with dogs are heading through the sand dunes here to get to there. Whee! Camera shy. Standing up on the dunes now to give you a shot in the other direction. That's to do with the nature reserve, I believe. There's Star Cross, I think, in the distance, up there. And this is a nature reserve. Lifeguard hut is considerably smaller than one we've got at Teignmouth. And here's the sign for the nature reserve. Please pause if you want to read it. Oh, wasp! Well, I'll leave that bit in. I just had a wasp land on my hand, the other side of the phone, away from the camera as I'm holding it. which I don't think was part of the nature reserve or part of the attraction of the Warren, but it didn't sting me and it's gone now, so that's some good news anyway. Over there in the distance, that's the station where we did that steam train picture earlier. Just make out the end of the car park where I parked the car. As you come round, a bit of the nature reserve again, and there's the back of all those buildings we were in just now, which used to be arcades and now sell clothes. Nice row of painted beach huts. As we head back to the tip of the main drag through the centre of the Warren, with all the clothing shops and arcades, and a larger lifeguard place up there. And there's a view back down the centre towards the beach barbecue and boathouse bar and grill. And now we're walking along the opposite direction to see what we can see. Got to be honest, this is actually a lot more pleasant than I imagined it would be, as far as there are a lot less screaming children than I expected to find, and a much more mature crowd, should we say. People of my age and older, just out here to have a nice wander around and enjoy the sunshine without screaming, shouting and annoying everybody. So that's great. A couple of decorations on this bench mean that Jade Louise Clements. Now, I always believe that a person is never truly gone if someone speaks their name with intention out loud. So there we go. She's never truly gone, being remembered. Nobody actively on the go-karts at the moment. They're getting on, so we'll try and catch them as I come back. See some people tearing around the track. And just over there in the distance, those train carriages, you can actually stay in them. That's the Brunel Holiday Park. A load of train carriages converted into accommodation. And I believe, if you look really, really carefully, right in the centre about now, up that pole there, I think that's the Dawlish Beach Camp that films down over the Warren. Oh, we've got the go-karters going out now. Whee! Yay, go-karts! Rather nice little old-fashioned railway bridge. Brick built. All the pillars anyway. Up ahead. Of course we've got the ubiquitous fence blocking me from getting the shot that I'd really like to get of it. Never mind. There we go, that fence blocks my view and stops me from getting on the tracks because I can't control myself. But just here around the corner I can jump on the tracks till my heart's content. Lovely. Just got to get a quick shot. There we go, looking towards Starcross and Exeter. I'm back at the Warren attractions. Now looking back the other way towards the this Redstone something it's called. There's a Redstone cafe there, I think. Looking back that way towards those rocks there, which, as usual, name escapes me as I stand here on a bridge, getting blown, needing the toilet, and trying to remember what they're called. Like I say, I'm no expert on the Warren by any stretch of the imagination, plus my memory isn't as good as it used to be. I know a lot of people have been saying to me, oh, do Dawlish Warren, go to Dawlish Warren. I used to go there all the time. I was there as, every year as a kid. I want to see Dawlish Warren, which is fine, no problem at all. But I just hope I've sort of covered a general enough area for everyone, because I know someone in the comments say, oh, you should have gone to so-and-so, and of course to so-and-so I won't even know what it was or where it was. But just a general walk around anyway, so hopefully this will be good enough. I'm pretty sure as I stand here and film across the railway lines, that is the Langston Cliff that we passed on the way down that hotel.
Don't do that again. Stop it.
Yay! Train! Dawlish Warren train. Whee! The Elephant Rock Cafe. Was it Elephant Rock I was thinking of? I'm not sure it was. But that's the Elephant Rock Cafe anyway. Obviously closed down. Got a feeling that used to be called Red Rock Cafe. Not sure. If I can find a picture or something, I'll slip it in, but I don't know. And here we go, we got Dawlish in the distance. That's where they're doing the rock tunnel thing at Holkham there. And there we go, there's Dawlish, nice and sunny. I would have walked along the seawall to Dawlish had I come by train, but I can't do that, so let's head back to the car, or towards the car. Oh, I was saying about Red Rock Cafe, wasn't I? Look at that, Rocca Rosa Cafe, brackets, one of brackets underneath Red Rock. So, yeah, thought as much. Not going completely mad, just a bit. It's as far over as I can see. If it was a little bit sunnier, it would be a little bit clearer. It's a nice pan round anyway. Towards Exmouth and Starcross from the Red Rocks at the Warren. Just can take a moment to say, as we approach that bridge, thanks for subscribing to everyone, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button, help me get to 1,000. When I get to 1,000, YouTube stop paying me, which means when I go out and do stuff like this, I get my car park ticket back. Yay! Big money. I want to play for big money. Nah, it's just cool. Anyway, the more people that subscribe, the larger my subscriber count, the more people overall my videos get pushed out to across YouTube. That's really it. It'd be nice to get to 1,000, but it's not essential. Anyway, begging session over. Hopefully it hasn't been too windy for you. I did have the wind blocker off today to get a bit more of the ambient sound in. Well, I hope that's given you at least a taste of Dawlish Warren that people have been asking me to do. As I say, no expert on it, but there we go. If there is anywhere particular that you want me to film in Dawlish Warren that I haven't filmed, do let me know in the comments and I'll try and catch it or get it in next time. Obviously I've only done this little part of Dawlish Warren, the sort of this bit here. But you know, let me know anyway. Always try another day. So we'll finish off this section anyway with a little then and now, taken roughly about here, give or take tuppence. I think it was anyway. Here you go. Obviously from higher up, and not exactly this position, but roughly anyway. Date unspecified, I'm afraid. So, what have we done? Well, we've done the car park, we've done the station, we've done the maid drag down through the middle of the Warren to see what the amusements have turned into, clothes shops. We've done the left at the end as far as the dog beach. We've come back all the way along as far as the Red Rock and just past it, to the point where we'll be walking back to Dawlish on the Dawlish seawall. And now we're heading back again towards the main part of the Warren, where we're going to feature the toilets. Well, I'm going to go there anyway. I'm not going to film, obviously, but right, see you after I've been in there. Quite uneven surface here. Not exactly the den in Teignmouth, but that's okay. A few moon craters here and there adds to the ambience. A few doggies on the way to the dog beach. Oh yes. Well, there we are. Been to the facilities. Nice and relaxed now. Go-karts in full effect. Like a load of little angry wasps. Great fun. And there's a pirate ship that we all see from the Dawlish beach cams. And before we head home entirely, we just, as we're here anyway, go underneath the bridge onto the other side of the railway tracks, have a quick poke round over there, then come back and get the car. Yep, more gift shops. That used to be another arcade there, and that Cornish pasty place used to be arcades as well. Chip shop, and the other entrance to the station. There we are. Just walking up ahead of me is the main drag down from Dawlish, which we came down earlier. The Silly Goose pub. Bus stop, obviously. And Lee's Bar, which is a fairly well-known bar over here. Does a lot of business, I'm sure of that. And we've got a big Chinook going by. Whee! Yay, Chinook! The chip. Well, just the one. Bit disappointed if I went there. And a Chinese takeaway. Just houses along this bit here. Just go around, see what's around the corner. Warren surgery, doctors. Pigeon. All the birds seem to fly really low over here. Staff, but it's noticeable. And there we are on the left, we've got Gerald's Supermarket. And something up ahead with blue signs, but I'm not 100% sure what that is, to be quite truthful with you. Right, and with that, I'm going to turn around, get back in the car, I think. Job's a good one. Right, there we go. Right, so with that, I am indeed heading home now. Check in on Mother, obviously. Make sure her stair lift has been repaired to her suitable requirements, i.e. it doesn't throw her off when she's going around the corner, which is a kind of a bonus thing if it doesn't. And set up the computer that's arrived. It's not my main computer, it's not a computer that's going to affect the channel at all. It's what I call my business computer, if that makes any sense. For like sort of, you know, not for videos, not for games, but for serious stuff. Keep them separate. And just in case of getting it set up how I like it, getting all the programs I need installed and getting it all to behave in the way I want it to behave. But that'll be a fun afternoon for me, so I kind of like that stuff anyway. And back round the corner to the bridge again to take me back into the car park. So that was indeed Dawlish Warren. Let's hope I discovered some of it, and let's hope I left only footprints. And with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. Call it a day there, no point in filming the journey home, and see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thanks ever so much for joining me on my little adventures. Take care. Bye.